Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. That defense shifting again. Looking to the air in the first play of this conference championship. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, that's going to cost you.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He keeps it on the design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, that's what I love about this. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He'll hand it off. Look out. Room to run here. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point gives him a 14-7 lead. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a high...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. First down and 10 now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. Great footwork. A big opening now. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Alabama.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And the receiver wide open for an easy catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Wait, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but look at the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Shotgun, he hands it off. He's got room to run. He's stopping right at the 24.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's skewed. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Cut quickly. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his man. It's Gee. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his target. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for the wideout. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied. blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Breaks free. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Offense coming back onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with me.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back in motion now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
7th play of the drive coming up. Important 2nd down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Becomes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. And he'll drop back here on third down. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Hey, the quarterback doesn't pick up the first down, but at least he didn't try to force it against that dime coverage. Everybody taken away, gets a few positive yards, and now we'll see what happens here on fourth down.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll run it here. He gets loose. That's a strong stiff arm. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And now the running back's got it again. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And the single back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Play action here on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Throwing off play action. The pocket breaking down. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wide out. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect them. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this 3rd quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a 4th down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
He's got some space here. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Comes back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid run. Tackle to the 45-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Tailback with another carry. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. Inside deals now from the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Wants some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. They bring it down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Wolverines pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Eludes a tackle. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Wolverines come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Goal line formation for the defense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Heading left after the handoff. Powering through. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
What a mistake here, not protecting the ball. He got the ball away from his body. The coverage unit did a nice job of knocking that one loose, and they get on top of it for a nice opportunity.
Here's the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll hand it off. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
2nd down after that previous play. The back's got it. 1st down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Hand off to the single back. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Wolverines. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
They'll try the right here. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every
defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. And it's a kneel down. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Here's the second down play. And the offense will just take a knee. Crucial third down play right here. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Toss play to the outside. Breaks an open space. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. What a tremendous